Here are 3 simple words that you can add to your vocabulary right now to create less stress and more flow in an instant. Instead of saying I am, say my brain is. So instead of saying I'm stressed, say my brain is stressed. Instead of saying I'm overwhelmed, say my brain is overwhelmed. Instead of saying I don't know what to do next, say my brain doesn't know what to do next. Because here's what's going on inside your head. I want you to picture an elephant and a rider on top of that elephant. You, aka your deliberate brain, are just the rider. Your automatic brain is the elephant that you are riding. And 99% of the things that you think and 99% of the feelings that you feel are not generated by you, the rider. They're actually automatically generated by your elephant. And so when the elephant you're riding gets a little bit spooked, and it gets a little bit stressed or a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit stumped on what to do next, the first and most helpful thing that you can do is to be the rider. Give yourself a little bit of separation. Don't get swept up in what your elephant is doing. Take a step back and say, my brain is doing this, instead of saying, I am doing this. This is the first step to toggling your brain from stress to flow. Notice how even just doing this, how even just saying my brain is instead of I am, gives you a little bit of breathing room. Notice how it pulls you out of the spiral just a little bit, and how just with those 3 little words, you pull back and get a little bit of perspective. Your elephant generates thousands of thoughts and dozens of feelings, but broadly speaking, it goes into one of 2 states. It goes into fight or flight or flow. It's threatened or it's unthreatened. It's insecure or it's secure. And when your elephant is in fight or flight, it's exhausting to ride and it doesn't even get you to where you want to go. On the other hand, when your elephant is in flow, you move as a one unit together. Every moment is a joy and you get to where you want to go with ease and with power. And I think every single problem that you face in your career and in your life boils down to a fight or flight versus flow problem. If you're feeling behind, overwhelmed, or unproductive, fight or flight problem. You got to toggle your brain to flow. If you're feeling like an imposter and like you're doing a bad job at work, fight or flight problem. You have to toggle your brain to flow. If you're feeling stuck and confused about what to do next in your career, fight or flight problem. You have to toggle your brain to flow. If you're not sure how to get the role that you want to be in next, fight or flight problem, you have to toggle your brain into flow. And if your circumstances are genuinely challenging and you're facing true structural challenges, true injustices, and true hardships, all the more so, you need your brain to be in flow so you can figure out what the hell to do about it. This is the fundamental thing that you learn how to do in coaching. You learn how to get your brain out of fight or flight and back into flow, out of a scared, threatened state and into a fun, let's tackle this challenge kind of state. Because you, high achiever, have a pretty freaking great brain. And once it's out of fight or flight, it can pretty much do anything. If you want to get a taste of how this toggling process works, come talk to me. You can drop by anytime for a no strings attached coffee chat. Not a sales pitch or a sales call, just an opportunity for us to talk about whatever's on your mind, and I'll give you a little bit of one-off coaching and brainstorming about your situation. The link to book a coffee chat is above, or you can also book a consult call, and we can map out what a full coaching engagement might look like. That way you can learn how to be a skillful elephant rider, even in the most challenging of circumstances. And if you can do that, you can create the life and the career that you actually want and have a hell of a lot of fun while you're doing it. The link to book a free consult call is above. Or if you're listening on Instagram, all the links are in my bio. Or if you're listening on the podcast, all the links are in the episode description.